I have DACA and want to apply for advanced parole. Would you recommend it? Jenny, in the most cases I would. I need to know your background, because what happens is if you have deferred action for childhood arrivals, DACA, and you enter without permission originally, if you get advanced parole, leave and come back, that is a lawful admission. So let's say you get married with an immigration, if you get married with a green card, a citizen, then you could adjust status and apply for a green card. So it's good to have advanced parole if you did enter lawfully, but you know, if you leave the U.S. with advanced parole and you have any criminal history, for example, when you come back in, they can stop you from re-entering the United States. So it really depends on the case and what's going on. But when this new decision about deferred action for childhood arrivals came Friday night, December, 5th or something like that, I contacted my clients who had DACA, who are going to do waivers. So they're going to file the I-130 because they're married to show their marriage is real, then request a waiver, and then go through consular processing. I contacted each of them and we had a phone call and said, listen, is there a need for you to travel? Do you have a grandparent that's dying? Do you have like a court case back home? Do you have inheritance that you got to show up for to meet? Do you have a school that wants to send you internationally to do some study or something like that? Let me know, because potentially we could get advanced parole. You could leave with it, come back in, you have lawful entry. Right now you're already married to a U.S. citizen, so then you apply for the green card and you don't need a waiver and you don't need to do consular processing. Two nightmares of things to do. Waivers take forever, cost a lot of money, not reliable. Consular processing, you got to leave the U.S., go to embassy interview, takes forever, costs a lot of money, can still get denied and get stuck outside the United States. So for most cases, advanced parole is recommended, but Jenny, I can't say I recommend it for you or not without reviewing individual case. Everything here is for general information purposes. I hope you enjoyed this educational video. We have a second channel with much more information as well at JQK Immigration Clips. Please check that out. Also, you'll find our social media site has a lot more videos, images, and information about the U.S. immigration process. Please check those out on the various social media websites.